The universe does not respond to what you do, to the actions that you take, to whether or not you're making the right or the wrong decision. It only responds to your frequency, to your point of attraction, to how you feel, and what frequency you are emitting. See, because we are transmitters of frequency. So whatever we transmit will be reflected in our outer reality. That is why you see people who randomly get famous or blow up or go viral or make a lot of money. It's because they have that within their frequency. They have that energy of ease and abundance and relaxation already present within their energetic signature. So what do we want to do? Well, we want to get very, very clear on what it is to be rich, what it is to be abundant. And so that has to do with only our energy, only our feeling state. See, we are naturally rich. We are already rich because we have the ability to perceive and create reality. So all we have to do is streamline our focus. Our focus is actually what brings things into manifestation, into creation. So let's say you're super uncomfortable. Let's say you're not in the circumstances you wish to be in. All of these things are happening in your life. You want to avoid facing reality as much as possible. Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to avoid facing the reality of your current circumstances as much as possible so that you can create new circumstances. And you cannot create new circumstances or create a new reality if you keep focusing on what is currently going on. If you keep focusing on what is currently present, on what is currently your reality. So whenever anyone tells you to face reality, right, that's such an empty statement because number one, no two people have the same realities. Everyone has a different reality. Number two, why would you want to face reality if you don't like it? If you don't like your current reality, don't face it. In fact, face away from it and face towards the imagination. And then within the imagination, you can create any reality that you want. You stay there. You stay focused there. You accept that as your new reality. And then the physical has no choice but to conform to your new conditions. This is how to create anything. New followers, new subscribers, more revenue in your business, new businesses, new relationships. It is a feeling. It is a feeling state. So that is why you never want to doubt. You never want to practice doubt of any kind. Because if you are doubting, but also wanting at the same time and wishing for something at the same time, it cannot happen. The only thing that's going to happen is you're going to feel split or pulled in two different directions because that is what you are doing to yourself vibrationally. So if you want a new reality, if you want something, you picture it within your imagination, you solidify it as a new reality within your knowing, not your belief, because knowing is stronger than belief. You stay there and you accept that as your new reality. No doubt, no wavering, no fear, no what if, no but, no looking at the current reality and going, but it's different than, no, like none of that. Because you want to fully accept the new reality in order to create it. We are creators. We don't know that we're creators because often enough we create more of the same thing because we're paying attention to that one consistent reality. So and we have so many realities that we can tap into at any moment in time, so many timelines, right? So if you don't like something, don't pay attention to it. Don't talk about it. Don't discuss it with your friends. Don't gossip about it, because that is going to keep pervading in your reality and it's going to keep being your reality. And so nothing is going to change. Nothing can change. And you're doing it to yourself. No one is doing it to you. This also has to do with health. If you have a health condition that you want to change, you are the only one that can change it. So when we accept diagnoses, we are solidifying our fate. When we accept medicine, we are solidifying our fate. Both are true. See, both scenarios are true. It's just what do you choose to place your belief in? Do you choose to place your belief in the idea that you are continuously sick and or getting more sick? Because if that's the case, it will happen. Right? So somebody has, God forbid, any sort of illness or something, and then they keep paying attention to it and saying that they have it. Before my sickness, when I got diagnosed with, it's been 6 years since I got diagnosed. Like, you are creating that. Do you understand? This is a story that you are telling yourself. Even if somebody gives you a diagnosis, you can accept the diagnosis, for the split second of seeing your previous actions and how they resulted in the energetic momentum that then manifested the sickness, you could go, oh yeah, okay, I created this experience. And then you could go, I don't necessarily want to experience being sick. Let me just go ahead and believe the opposite, right? And then what do? You obviously seek medicine, medical attention, you supplement, you diet, you do whatever you need to do. Because you believe in the power of what you are doing to your body. You ate too much candy, just as an example, and it made you sick. You can reverse that, and you can eat only healthy foods to make you well. And both of those are your decision. You chose both realities. You chose either one. You chose. You're always choosing. Okay, so it could be anything. Oh, my partner cheated on me, or this or that. Why? You have to understand that we are in total control of the way people show up in our reality. If you had some insecurities, okay, they are reflecting your insecurities back to you. If you were afraid about them cheating and then they go and cheat, like, think about it. What just happened? Did they just do it out of nowhere? Or did you manifest that situation? Oh, but Seema, like, we can't control other people's actions. Like, yeah, we actually can. We can control how they show up in our life. To us. Because remember, we are the main character of the whole movie that is the reality of our life at every single given moment as that reality shifts and changes. So, them cheating on you is something that you created. And I know that sounds like really, really negative because a lot of people don't want to take accountability, right? For like how they see other people and how other people show up in their life and how they set that vibrational momentum into motion for it to then result in a tangible experience, right? Like cheating. Like a lot of people don't want to see that they have caused a situation. But remember, even if somebody does cheat on you, that's a story, right? That's a story that you're telling yourself. Let's say they actually even did go and cheat on you. This is such a reach and you don't have to agree with me, but this is how energy works. Let's say somebody did go and cheat on you. You have to recognize that you set the energetic precedent into motion for that to happen, for them to show up in your reality in that way. Number one. Number two, you have to accept that you've attracted a partner that would go and do something like that. And number three, you have to accept that if them being in your life is more important than you changing and evolving these patterns of insecurity, then the cheating will be a problem. But if them being in your life is less important than you evolving as a result of the situation, then their cheating would actually not be a problem. It would be the solution to your insecurity. Do you understand? It would be the brilliant wake-up call that you needed to go ahead and fix your own patterns of thought and your own patterns of feeling when it comes to relationships. Okay. So everything is a blessing. I'm giving you guys the formula on how to reframe the way that you show up in the world. You want to show up as the creator because you are the creator. But because we ordinarily do not realize our power, we don't get the chance to use it. We don't get to use it, or we use it against ourselves. We manifest a cheating partner. We have created that scenario. It's time we all take accountability because accountability is extremely sweet. Accountability is extremely empowering. It puts us back in the driver's seat of our life. That, oh, okay, I can attract somebody that would never in a billion years cheat on me, or I can get into a relationship where these things are, we're more open about these things and people can kind of do what they want. There are many, many dynamics that we can accept and play into. Like I said, there are many different realities and timelines happening for us to choose from. We have a buffet of realities at any given time. That is why there's no such thing as lasting poverty, or there's no such thing as poverty if you don't want there to be. Okay, we're all in total control consistently. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you found it helpful, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to this channel for more helpful manifestation and informational videos just like this one. I love you guys very much. My name is Seema, and I will talk to you in the next one.